Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to this channel and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. In today's video, let's walk through 300 English sentences that we often use in daily English conversations. So, let's get started. 1. God, this is epic. God, this is epic. 2. I like that voice. I like that voice. 3. You are the man. You are the man. 4. This was so funny. This was so funny. 5. Keep it up. Keep it up. 6. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. 7. You are awesome, dude. You are awesome, dude. 8. That made my day. That made my day. 9. You are amazing. You are amazing. 10. This was sick. This was sick. 11. I died at 3:45. I died at 3:45. I died at 3:45. You use this to express an emotion of shocking or amazing or being fun at a particular time in a video. 12. This is awesome. 13. This is perfect. This is perfect. 14. That was spot on. That was spot on. 15. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. 16. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back. 17. He got so excited. He got so excited. 18. You gotta do this again. You got to do this again. 19. No comments. No comments. 20. This is much better. This is much better. 21. This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. 22. It is truly shocking. It is truly shocking. 23. I'm still sad about it. I'm still sad about it. 24. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. 25. I think so. I think so. 26. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. 27. They will be just fine. They will be just fine. 28. There is no limit. There is no limit. 29. I hope you the best. I hope you the best. 30. It's no longer there. It's no longer there. 31. We could meet halfway. We could meet halfway. 32. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. 33. I'm sure they'll be okay. I'm sure they'll be okay. 34. It's your turn. It's your turn. 35. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. 36. Well, who really cares? Well, who really cares? 37. Life is too short. Life is too short. 38. This is a scam. This is a scam. 39. That makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. 40. It's not my job to sort these out, though. It's not my job to sort these out, though. 41. She looks truly scared. She looks truly scared. 42. This did not age well. This did not age well. 43. Sadly, it took so long for something to be done. Sadly, it took so long for something to be done. 44. I probably would too. I probably would too. 45. Woohoo! That got me big time. Whoa! That got me big time. 46. I am so confused. I am so confused. 47. That drives me crazy. That drives me crazy. 48. That's so much better. That's so much better. 49. Now, that would be impressive. Now, that would be impressive. 50. You might be onto something. You might be onto something. 51. You did not get the joke. You did not get the joke. 52. I'm pretty sure it wasn't him. I'm pretty sure it wasn't him. 53. You've got yourself a deal. You've got yourself a deal. 54. 'Cause no way you'd wanna do this. 'Cause no way you'd wanna do this. 55. I feel less cheated than before. I feel less cheated than before. 56. That is pretty awesome stunt. That is pretty awesome stunt. 57. Most people are never gonna do this. Most people are never gonna do this. 58. That's what you think. That's what you think. 59. So true, it hurt my brain. So true, it hurts my brain. 60. I wouldn't leave him alone. I wouldn't leave him alone. 61. Okay, now this is hilarious. Okay, now this is hilarious. 62. She sounds nice. She sounds nice. 63. That could just be me. That could just be me. 64. Everything is the same. Everything is the same. 65. Yeah, but they won't listen to us. Yeah, but they won't listen to us. 66. I just don't believe in that. I just don't believe in that. 67. They need to do that again. They need to do that again. 68. Oh, that was him. I was looking everywhere. Oh, that was him. I was looking everywhere. 69. I'm still having a little difficulty. I'm still having a little difficulty. 70. I do that a lot, actually. I do that a lot, actually. 71. All I know is my gut says maybe. All I know is my gut says maybe. 72. That was my first thought too. That was my first thought too. 73. This would be a great movie. This would be a great movie. 74. Clearly, he is very good at his job. Clearly, he is very good at his job. 75. I'm not far behind myself. I'm not far behind myself. 76. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to deal with this anymore. 77. It's no longer fun. It's no longer fun. 78. I'm hitting my financial goals. I'm hitting my financial goals. 79. That might not be a good idea. That might not be a good idea. 80. I've discovered new passions. I've discovered new passions. 81. There are still things I loved about it. There are still things I loved about it. 82. There are no reasons to use it. There are no reasons to use it. 83. This isn't true whatsoever. This isn't true whatsoever. 84. There's a lot you don't know about yourself. There's a lot you don't know about yourself. 85. This is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. 86. Right now is that time. Right now is that time. 87. That's what I do already. That's what I do already. 88. Because they all think they haven't got enough. Because they all think they haven't got enough. 89. They have improved my life. They have improved my life. 90. They must be getting scared. They must be getting scared. 91. He is just upset. He is just upset. 92. He does have a point. He does have a point. 93. It's not quite that easy. It's not quite that easy. 94. It's even worse than you might think. It's even worse than you might think. 95. It's simply not true. It's simply not true. 96. This is the one trick they don't want you to know. This is the one trick they don't want you to know. 97. Indeed, it was recorded. Indeed, it was recorded. 98. You are a lifesaver. You're a lifesaver. 99. That's a problem for another day. That's a problem for another day. 100. It took a long time to explain. It took a long time to explain. 101. I felt this in my bones. I felt this in my bones. 102. That was amazingly fast. That was amazingly fast. 103. Now that's how it should be done. Now that's how it should be done. 104. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. 105. That is so impressive. That is so impressive. 106. That's not even possible. Well, that's not even possible. 107. That's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. 108. He was insane. He was insane. 109. That's out of this world. That's out of this world. 110. You're so very passionate about your opinion. You're so very passionate about your opinion. 111. It's fascinating. It's fascinating. 112. These are great, though. These are great, though. 113. You are a superstar. You are a superstar. 114. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. 115. I just don't want to get tricked again. I just don't want to get tricked again. 116. I couldn't believe it myself. I couldn't believe it myself. 117. They know that's a risk. Well, they know that's a risk. 118. They are willing to make it. They are willing to make it. 119. It's insane that people believe this. It's insane that people believe this. 120. You still watch it. You still watch it. 121. They are so desperate for you. They are so desperate for you. 122. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. 123. That is a cool idea. That is a cool idea. 124. You look so cool. You look so cool. 125. I'm a bit freaked out. I'm a bit freaked out. 126. I've always wanted one. I've always wanted one. 127. That's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome. 128. That's a damn expensive thing. That's a damn expensive thing. 129. I couldn't believe it either. I couldn't believe it either. 130. I think it's possible to see it through though. I think it's possible to see it through though. 131. I definitely understand. I definitely understand. 132. This is the item that I was looking for. This is the item that I was looking for. 133. Nah, that's not how it works. Nah, that's not how it works. 134. I'm out here. I'm out here. 135. This is what you have to do. This is what you have to do. 136. I don't want this at all. I don't want this at all. 137. You are the man. You are the man. 138. I don't really get it. I don't really get it. 139. He was really good at speaking English. He was really good at speaking English. 140. I'm gonna send it to him. I'm gonna send it to him. 141. It still hurts thinking about it. It still hurts thinking about it. 142. That's the one that would actually disturb me. That's the one that would actually disturb me. 143. That's brought back a memory. That brought back a memory. 144. I see you are a man of culture as well. I see you are a man of culture as well. 145. This is how I heard it too. This is how I heard it too. 146. I'm starting to get the picture. I'm starting to get the picture. 147. You got the big picture of this work. You've got the big picture of this work. 148. This would be terrifying. This would be terrifying. 149. I wonder what people would do with that. I wonder what people would do with that. 150. We'd all be bored of it by now. We'd all be bored of it by now. 151. I hope we don't mess it up anymore. I hope we don't mess this up anymore. 152. It is getting worse. It is getting worse. 153. It's not really the same though. It's not really the same though. 154. It's funnier when the cat makes sounds. It's funnier when the cat makes sounds. 155. I'm really waiting for this to make a comeback. I'm really waiting for this to make a comeback. 156. It was just funny to see. It was just funny to see. 157. I still don't fully understand it. I still don't fully understand it. 158. I can do this all day. I can do this all day. 159. She is an anime character. She's an animated character. 160. That sounds very interesting. That sounds very interesting. 161. You would know if you did. You would know if you did. 162. It's the happiest of ending ever. It's the happiest of ending ever. 163. He's really down to earth and nice. He's really down to earth and nice. 164. I hope he feels real bad about it now. I hope he feels real bad about it now. 165. That's a crazy story. That's a crazy story. 166. This made me laugh. This made me laugh. 167. This deserves an award. This deserves an award. 168. He made the right choice. He made the right choice. 169. You can't buy that anymore. You can't buy that anymore. 170. I feel terrible for laughing at this. I feel terrible for laughing at this. 171. This stuff isn't too bad. This stuff isn't too bad. 172. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. 173. These are some pretty cool things. These are some pretty cool things. 174. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss. 175. I mean, it still is now, but it was then too. I mean, it still is now, but it was then too. 176. Let me take a selfie. Let me take a selfie. 177. I need to Google this. I need to Google this. 178. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. 179. I have missed this. I have missed this. 180. You've messed it all up. You've messed it all up. 181. You haven't gotten me in years. You haven't gotten me in years. 182. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. 183. I don't really remember. Don't really remember. 184. We are all blessed on this day. We are all blessed on this day. 185. I didn't even see it coming. I didn't even see it coming. 186. Well, you got me again. You got me again. 187. This is the answer. This is the answer. 188. It didn't used to be like this. It didn't used to be like this. 189. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel better. 190. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. 191. We apparently don't need it. We apparently don't need it. 192. We're good to go. We're good to go. 193. I always get that part wrong. I always get that part wrong. 194. I bet I could do that. No problem. I bet I could do that. No problem. 195. I've had it done twice. I've had it done twice. 196. I could give it a go. I could give it a go. 197. Now I'm ready to move on. Now I'm ready to move on. 198. That seems problematic. That seems problematic. 199. I might try this on myself. I might try this on myself. 200. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. 201. I was here for this. I was here for this. 202. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. 203. She couldn't stop talking about it. She couldn't stop talking about it. 204. It's crazy to read stuff like this. It's crazy to read stuff like this. 205. I feel for you. I feel for you. 206. I'm with you. I'm with you. 207. I'm sorry to hear about all of those. I'm sorry to hear about all of those. 208. I'm younger than him. I'm younger than him. 209. I have had that my entire life. I have had that my entire life. 210. I laughed way too hard at this. I laughed way too hard at this. 211. This is the worst joke I know. This is the worst joke I know. 212. It just keeps getting worse and worse. It just keeps getting worse and worse. 213. You are a truly awesome person. You are a truly awesome person. 214. You feel better soon. You'll feel better soon. 215. It certainly has its ups and downs. It certainly has its ups and downs. 216. I've never been able to successfully do this. I've never been able to successfully do this. 217. He does not look great in that picture. He does not look great in that picture. 218. He looks terrified. He looks terrified. 219. There's no air down there. There is no air down there. 220. You are a kind person. You are a kind person. 221. That's completely tragic. That's completely tragic. 222. I would argue he did not, in fact, succeed. I would argue he did not, in fact, succeed. 223. He failed at surviving outside the snowy weather. He failed at surviving outside the snowy weather. 224. He needs to take a deep breath. He needs to take a deep breath. He needs to take a deep breath. 225. They sound the same to me. They sound the same to me. 226. I'll give him the win. I'll give him the win. 227. I would be willing to do any one of these things. I would be willing to do any one of these things. 228. It'll probably just get worse. It'll probably just get worse. 229. I look younger today than I did in high school. I look younger today than I did in high school. 230. That was my thought. That was my thought. 231. This is exactly what I was thinking. This is exactly what I was thinking. They're good to have you around. 232. They're good to have you around. Pretty cool. 289. He did look pretty cool. Seriously 233. This is the way out. Aggressive. This is the way out. 234. I want one of those. I want one of those. I still
291.
don't like it.
You're not one of us.
235.
You're
I
not
think about this
one of
a
us.
lot.
292.
I think about
I
this
just love
a
how
lot.
big they get.
236.
I just love how
It's
big
the oldest
they get.
I've ever been.
293.
It's the
This would
oldest
have been
I
great
have ever
in the
been.
wild. 237. This would have been great in the wild. You set a new record every day. This gives me
You set a
an
new
idea.
record every day.
This gives me an idea.
238. I should have listened to
I
him.
will never
I
go
should
there.
have listened to him.
I will never go there.
296.
That's a ye
I kind of feel
problem.
sorry for it.
That's a
I
ye
kind of feel sorry
problem.
for it.
297.
I'll
I
be
told
50
you it
this
was
August.
real.
I'll be
I
50
told you
this
it was
August.
real.
298. I'm
This
sure
is the
you're
right
right.
answer. This
I'm
is
sure
right
you're
answer.
right.
299.
They actually
I've never
look
understood
older.
this.
They
I've
actually
never
look
understood
older.
this.
243.
Let's
That's
make
a
it
great
happen.
point.
Let's make
That's
it
a
happen.
great point. 244. It's remarkably different. It's remarkably different. 245. I'm glad you had a great time. I'm glad you had a great time. 246. That was the idea. That was the idea. 247. We have it much easier today. We have it much easier today. 248. You'll change your mind. You'll change your mind. 249. I know you're just joking. I know you're just joking. 250. I'm definitely going to try it. I'm definitely going to try it. 251. That's a lot to do at this time. That's a lot to do at this time. 252. That never worked for me. That never worked for me. 253. It was astonishing. It was astonishing. 254. It's always important to know that the mind can change. It's always important to know that the mind can change. 255. I'm so happy you're still here. I'm so happy you're still here. 256. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Thank you, I really appreciate it. 257. I wish you only the best. I wish you only the best. 258. It truly is a battle every single day. It truly is a battle every single day. 259. It's extremely difficult. It's extremely difficult. 260. I'm hopeful for things to get better. I'm hopeful for things to get better. 261. Well, it's a part of life. Well, it's a part of life. 262. There is no right way to do it. There is no right way to do it. 263. This is incredibly heartwarming. This is incredibly heartwarming. 264. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing all right. 265. I mean, people never do that anyway. I mean, people never do that anyway. 266. It was impactful. It was impactful. 267. How did that happen? How did that happen? 268. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. 269. It was a pretty basic joke. It was a pretty basic joke. 270. I've learned something new today. I've learned something new today.
271. You're probably more correct on this than I am. You're probably more correct on this than I am. 272. That's why we can't have a nice things. That's why we can't have a nice things. 273. I thought this was going to be nice. I thought this was going to be nice. 274. I thought this was going to be good for health. I thought this was going to be good for health. 275. Why didn't I think of that before? It's so obvious. Why didn't I think of that before? 276. I've no idea what this joke is about. I've no idea what this joke is about. 277. I haven't seen it for ages. I haven't seen it for ages. 277. I haven't seen it for ages. I haven't seen it for ages. 278. This means a lot to us. This means a lot to us. 279. I didn't notice that at all. I didn't notice that at all. 280. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. 281. That's definitely another lifesaver. That's definitely another lifesaver. 282. They are such attractive women. They are such attractive women. 283. There's always a bigger one. There is always a bigger one. 284. They're really terrifying. They're really terrifying. 285. This is what nightmares are made of. This is what nightmares are made of. 286. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to feel about this. 287. It's an absolutely gorgeous creature. It's an absolutely gorgeous creature. 288. They're good to have you around. They're good to have you around. 289. They were seriously aggressive. They were seriously aggressive. 290. I want one of those. I want one of those. 291. You're not one of us. You're not one of us. 292. I just love how big they get. I just love how big they get. 293. This would have been great in the wild. This would have been great in the wild. 294. This gives me an idea. This gives me an idea. 295. I will never go there. I will never go there. 296. I kind of feel sorry for it. I kind of feel sorry for it. 297. I told you it was real. I told you it was real. 298. I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're right. 299. I've never understood this. I've never understood this. 300. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.